Tiffany. I'm the owner and hairstylist at Eden Salon in Spokane, Washington. And tonight I want to talk to you about how to properly use professional shampoo and conditioner. I know it seems like something that everybody should know, but I'm always shocked at how many of my clients are overusing their shampoo and conditioner by not knowing how to use it properly. So I want to teach you tonight how to properly use your shampoo and how to get the most out of your conditioner and save money in the meantime. And I have my model here that I'm going to demonstrate that on. Okay, so we're gonna start out by getting the hair fully wet. Obviously you're probably gonna be doing this on yourself in the shower. So just start by fully submerging your hair. If you've got really thick hair, make sure that you're lifting it up, getting all the way under. We want a really, really wet canvas to start with. And if you have product buildup on your hair, it might take just a little bit longer, but make sure your hair is dripping, dripping wet when you start with the shampoo. Okay, so Corey's really nice and wet here. I'm gonna get 1 pump of shampoo. So it's spread out a little bit, but it's really like maybe a grape size amount. And then I'm gonna go ahead and emulsify. And then we're gonna spread, starting at the scalp, all over. So I'm kind of gotten the top of her hair here, and I'm gonna start at the crown area. I'm not really doing more than just distributing the product right now. And now I'm gonna get in at her nape area. So now that I've gotten most of the product out of my hands, I'm gonna go in and start scrubbing. And you'll notice that there's not a ton of bubbles right now. That's okay. Right here, I think, is where most people make a mistake, and they would immediately reach back for more product. We don't have to do that. We're gonna go ahead and use the product and water that we have on the scalp already, and just continue to work the product through. Whatever your normal routine is, but you wanna really work it through there. Right now, we're taking off the first layer of gunk that's on our hair, whether that's product, different buildup from the environment, all sorts of stuff like your natural oils, but we're just working through at the scalp, making sure that we get a nice good scrub. And you'll notice this is not like what we're used to seeing in the ads, right? Like not tons of bubbles. That's okay. We're still doing something. You have to trust the process. So now we're gonna go ahead and rinse this off. And with it comes off that first layer that we talked about, the product buildup, any of those natural oils, all that fun stuff is coming off right now. And instead of using an entire handful of shampoo, like you probably do in the first round in the shower, and you're still not getting the bubbles that you want, now we have a slightly cleaner canvas. I'm going to get 1 more pump of shampoo, not a 10. And then you'll notice immediately the second time, it's going to be much sudzier. So now we're getting that nice, clean feel that we want. And then you're gonna go ahead and finish your second shampoo. If you're like me and you go 4+ days sometimes without shampooing, this may take a 3rd shampoo. Corey was, I think, on day 4, and she is sudsing up just fine. So notice how much more bubbles we're getting. This is because clean hair suds quicker. So that first layer, we were actually doing something. We were removing all that buildup, and then now we have enough bubbles that we can take it down through the ends and really get that clean. Okay, so now we're gonna rinse everything out, and this will prep for the next step with conditioner. Okay, so we've gone ahead and rinsed Corey's hair out, and now we are ready for the conditioner. I went ahead and just squeezed out any of the excess dripping water, but we do still want some moisture in here. Moisture is what's gonna help give us even distribution of the conditioner and the product. So she is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one pump. It's about this much conditioner. If you have really thick, coarse hair, you can do 2 pumps. If you have finer hair, you can even do a little bit less, but we're gonna go ahead and do just under 2 pumps with Corey. So not a ton. Go ahead and emulsify through, and then we're gonna start with the mid shaft and ends. I'm not starting with conditioner up here. This is where we start with shampoo. Your mid shaft to ends is where we're gonna start with your conditioner. This is what really needs the moisture, and this is where we're gonna pull it through. So I'm gonna start by raking it through my hands. Notice I continue to have extra up on my palms. I'm just going to work that down and then start raking it through with my hands, and then you should immediately notice that the hair starts getting softer. So as you're pulling that through, then I'm going against her scalp. So in the shower, this would look slightly different on your own self, but basically I don't want to touch anything up here until the majority of the product is already off my hands. So her mid shaft to ends are getting the bulk of the conditioner, and then we're working it up towards the scalp where you need less conditioner. You don't need as much up here because your body naturally makes oils that are really hydrating and conditioning. Those will take care of this part of the hair. This hair is always healthier than what's down here. This is where it really needs the love and the moisture from the conditioner, so that's where we're gonna focus on it. And then when you're doing this at home, what I like to do is twist my hair, plop it on top of my head, and I keep a clip in my shower, and then I just leave it to soak in. I like to leave my conditioner on as long as possible. So whether you're gonna shave or do whatever in the shower, finish that up and then go ahead and drop it down and rinse it. Your hair will feel much softer the longer you leave it in. And then we're gonna fully rinse, and then I think you all know how to do that. So that's it. It's pretty simple, but my goal is that you stop overusing your shampoo, you stop overusing your conditioner, and then you trust your stylist when she tells you that you should be using something better. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you learned something. And go ahead and make a comment if you have an idea of something that you would like me to teach on or show you. If you've had any questions, I would love to answer them.